Good morning, everybody. It's Trent Klarenbach with Klarenbach Research. Today is November the 21st, 2024, and I want to take a look at the yellow P charts today, the yellow P price market. And to do that, I'll go to our member area of our Klarenbach Research website, select the special crops area, and select yellow Ps. And you can see here, you can access our previous reports on here. And also we have our sentiment rating. And you can see here that we are bullish for the next 4 weeks, and then we're bearish after that. That's what we respect the longer term downtrend. But I mean, you can be bearish and bullish at the same time on different time frames. So it's very important to know what your time frame is. Are you looking to sell in the next week or 2 weeks or coming months, or are you willing to hold on to your product longer and let the trend ride higher as long as you can? So it's very important to know your time frame. It's probably the most important part of like cash flow management and also your marketing abilities. So you can be bullish on a longer term time frame, but bearish on the short term. So if you need to sell, you want to be cognizant of where you're bearish and where you're bullish. So let's look down here at our longer term price chart here. This is a longer term, like I say, a longer term chart. You can see here, we're finding some support from the previous resistance levels. I would say this previous resistance levels here, from 2012, 2017, and we seem to be finding some support from that level. Now, you may ask yourself, well, 2024 has no bearing on, or 2012 has no bearing on the 2024 prices, but they do. Can't explain it. It happens. And you have to trust that process. So this is our log chart, long-term log chart going back to 1992. And you've seen this before, but we're trading between this channel. This is what I call best fit trend lines. You can move this trend lines up and down. Probably should be drawn with a crayon instead of a pencil, but you've heard me say that lots before, but it's true. That's how you do this. But right now, the channel is going higher. At some point, this bottom trend line will get retested, and you need to be aware of that. And just, it doesn't always, prices do not always go up. They go down sometimes too. So this is here, our weekly chart. And we became bullish, I don't know, a few months ago, I guess, when we crossed that 10-week moving average. And the price pulled back here last week or so, and it tested that 10-week moving average, and, it's finding support from it. It wants to move higher. I think it will, and I think I don't see much. There's some resistance above, but it's got some more room to go, as in my opinion. This is the logarithmic chart, and I love drawing my trend lines of the log chart. And when I connect these trend lines from these lows, I think that we will come back and test this trend line. Trend lines, once they're broken, often get retested. You heard me say this an awful lot before, but I do believe this is going to happen. And I think we can, we're going to see a rise in the price in the short term, and then we will reassess if the price gets to that trend line. So right now we're bullish yellow Ps. We want to ride the short-term trend higher. The longer-term trend is still down, as you can see, because we are below some declining longer-term moving averages. So this is why you can be bearish and bullish at the same time. My name is Trent Klarenbach. Sunny in Saskatoon. Life's good.